Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we are going to be testing Spectrum out with a PvP build. I'm very excited about this. I've heard a lot of good things, but I want to try it for myself. So I'm going to recap the build really quickly here, and then we're going to jump into some autoplay. And if she does perform really well, maybe we'll take it into some manual play as well, or we'll keep it on auto. I don't know yet. We'll see. I like commentating on the auto while it just sort of does its thing. But here we go. We've got a bunch of 5 and 6 star Uru. We've got some HP. We've got some crit damage and energy attack. Her stats are looking pretty juicy. The 75,000 HP is courtesy of a CTP of regeneration. So we are rocking the premier PvP CTP, especially for those of you that have more than 30 or 40% HP on your cards. I think I'm about 50 HP on my cards, 50% HP on my cards, which is pretty good for PvP players. Keep in mind, PvP players had 50% HP on their cards before crafting. So I'm at the average now. High-end PvP players have double that. So as far as it goes for actually comparing to them, I'm actually not even close to the top. So we're going to go ahead and plug her in. We're going to plug Spectrum into a team like this. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do here. So what we'll do actually is we will enlist the help of Wasp, because we don't want Molecule Man taking Spectrum's Thunder. We don't want Molecule Man taking kills away from Spectrum, etc. So this is a pretty straightforward team in order to test what she can do. She's going to get a bit of an attack defense buff that she wouldn't otherwise have. So her stats are going to be a little bit inflated compared to what you would have with just a debuff lead like Sentry or Molecule Man, but that's okay. I mean, Sentry does give you a buff when you get debuffed, so 30% all attack buff, right? We're actually going to go ahead and refill and then just try this out as is. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for team-wise. I think what I'll do is avoid... Can she actually take on a double buff team? Actually, you know what? Okay, I was actually going to say that I was going to avoid Silver Surfer teams, but I want to see how she does against Silver Surfer because of the Reflect. So Sentry's gonna body Wasp, which is what we want. We want Wasp to die in the first 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. All Spectrum here. She's gonna auto attack, which is sad. She's very tanky. She does her 5th skill, it gets interrupted. She does her 3rd skill, it doesn't get interrupted. She gets guard broken there, and then she pops her 4th and one-shots Sentry. She gets her 5th skill off, and he's dead. Wow, she pops her 3 and she kills Silver Surfer, and she hangs on to 4,000 HP. She pops her awakening skill and kills Silver Surfer again. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what I just saw. I'm shaken and stirred. I'm discombobulated. I am retrofitted, and I'm also hydro amplified. What was that? That was crazy. She's got it like that? That was the most clutch performance I've ever seen. That was literally dudette perfect. Okay, here we go, Spectrum. She's gonna pop the 3. The 3 is amazing. And she's just gonna pop the 4 and he's gone. Or she's popped the 5 and he's gone. Wow. So she's gonna pop the 3 here. Yep, she opens with the 3. She's gonna do 4. Oh, that's the end of 3 actually. Oh, that's 1 actually. She pops the 5 and he's gone. She's so tanky. What's going on? Okay, Spectrum versus Spectrum. Captain Marvel versus Captain Marvel. She pops the awakening. And it looks like it might be... Oh, she's in trouble here. No, never mind. She pops the... Oh, she's in trouble. Yes, she is. His iframe is too long. Yeah, Ebony's a slippery bee. Yep, I've lost to Ebony's like this. He's a very slippery bee. He iframes for so dang long, and if you don't have iframe ignore, he punishes you. That's crazy. We're going to have a meme where basically Colossus and Ebony are the true meta heroes. Or villains in this case. They're both villains. In Marvel Future Fight for PvP. It's not Sentry, it's not any of these characters. It's really just... I don't want to fight the exact same player. I'm not actually sure if she can take down a double support Sentry. So a sentry that has... She already killed a sentry with a mighty. This guy has a mighty energy, so he might one-shot her damage-wise. Yeah, see, that's a lot of... Yeah, too much damage. Way too much burst damage. Now, this kind of sentry and this kind of team is misleading because they're gonna get wins once in a while, and it's like you're like, whoa, that's so good. But if you bring in, if you play manually or you just get a little bit lucky, you completely clown those kinds of teams. So I don't consider them good tests because it is very like it's very inconsistent. They'll get some easy wins like that, and then they'll get dunked 50% of the time, and you really don't want a 50% win rate. If your win rate's not at least 80% in PvP and Marvel Future in timeline PvP, it's not worthwhile. So this should be interesting. Wow, she clowns the most expensive character in the game. She's actually surprisingly tanky. It's so strange. And that 5th skill, yeah, and she's constantly critting. Yeah, her 5 is really nice. She seems like she's untargetable during her 5. Ooh, he clapped off there. Yeah, she doesn't seem that consistent though. After that first win, we had back to... Well, the first loss wasn't really a loss. We've gotten 3 losses in a row now. The first loss wasn't really a loss, right? We lost to Ebony at the end, but she killed... She was able to kill Sentry and the person behind Sentry. I can't remember who was behind Sentry. But yeah, this is okay. I don't know if she's performing as well. We'll try a double support team. I don't think she can take a double support team. She's okay. How much HP does she have? 184,000. Yeah, her HP is still a little bit low for PvP. Your HP should be above 200k to really compete. Yeah, Sentry opening with 5 is tough for her. She's getting guard broken a lot. She pops the 5. She gets interrupted. But yeah, so the really cool thing there is the 5 keeps going. So even though Sentry interrupts her with his 1, oh, and she completely negates his 5 with her 3, which is really nice. She's gonna pop the Awakening here, and I think he's done. Yeah, he's not gonna survive that. Ebony's gonna come in and be an absolute jerk. Oh, she guard breaks him. Nice. Oh, but he mind controls her. Yeah, man. Ebony's so annoying. I think I'm going to lose here to Ebony again. Unless my Ebony... Yeah, like building your Ebony PvP is honestly not a bad idea. Yeah. He's actually good. He's not bad at all. He will get you wins. So I'm a little bit annoyed with how she's kind of falling short here. I don't think... I was very... My opinion of this character has changed dramatically in the past 8 minutes. Okay, these are all the exact same team. All right, let's try. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna try auto. We're gonna try manual here. I'm a little bit disappointed with how she's finishing fights. It's pretty bad. So you would not want to use Spectrum solo. You would want to use her on a team with other characters. Oh, 4 is tough to pull off, eh? Okay, all right. So that was actually way worse. Yeah, okay. I'm honestly a little bit disappointed. I didn't think that she was gonna have this much inconsistency, especially given the number of different teams we fought. But yeah, you can see here Ebony is putting on more of a show than she has at some points, which is not what you want. You don't want your featured character to be upstaged by Ebony Maw, right? So if she's worse than Ebony, it's not a good sign here. We're gonna try another one. I don't want to fight someone I've already beaten. I beat Tilt Factor and then I lost the Tilt Factor. So that's another thing that's not really good. Okay, let's see if I can beat him again on auto. I don't know. Here's the thing. In Marvel Future, like I said, in PvP, if you don't have an 80% win rate, it's not worth getting up for. You know the Shaq meme, I sleep, real shit, right? Yeah, see? She's not doing anything right now. She's just every attack's getting interrupted. Okay, she finally landed something. Okay, pros of Spectrum. Here are some of the pros. She's off meta, so she's, you know, completely unexpected. She can ignore the Ebony buff because she's not in a universal, which is actually worth a lot. She's not going to get punished by Captain Marvel because she's not a villain. And she just lost to Captain Marvel. And she's also going to be type advantage against Luke Cage. Yeah, see? She's going to be type advantage against Luke Cage and Hulk. So Spectrum does definitely have some pros. She definitely has some pros. And because she's tanky-ish, she can, you know, 65% of the time, she can survive all the way until her awakening skill. And as soon as you pop the awakening skill, whoever you're fighting is dead. Because it's got high damage, it's got iframe ignore, right? It's a great skill. But what are the cons? She doesn't have a reliable way to deal with iframe ignore. She doesn't see. She might have an iframe ignore skill. I actually can't remember, but she lost to Ebony, right? She's not as tanky as she could be. Like, she's not even 200k. If you don't get the optimal start, you get one-shotted, right? And she's missing stats because she doesn't have a uniform. And as you can see, she is inconsistent. So yeah, bummer. I was really excited. I was really excited to try out Spectrum and see. Let me just quickly check if she has iframe ignore. I don't know if she does. She might. No, she doesn't. She sort of has iframe ignore, or not iframe ignore, but in the sense that her 5th skill, once she pulls off her 5th skill, if her 5th skill gave her super guard break, you know what we can try? This is, again, not the best team ever. This team is not going to do as well, I think, because of the lack of debuff immunity. But you can also put in Nick Fury. Does she have super armor? I don't think she has super armor. Yeah, she does not have super armor. So because she's missing super armor, Nick Fury is actually going to make her tankier against, specifically against Sentry or other characters that have super guard break. It seems counterintuitive, but yeah. This is also going to protect her against Blue Marvel, and it's going to give her more punch. Okay, this is the guy with the mighty energy. It's also going to give Spectrum more punch against villains. She's going to like one-shot most villains. But yeah, see? She just can't tank the damage. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think this is a miss here, guys. Sorry. I know at the beginning of the video I was super hype, but have I won? I don't think I've won a single fight since the very first match. Yeah. We've lost 8 straight. There's just no way. Wait, did we lose twice to Tilt Fact? We lost twice. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe other content creators got lucky with the enemies they chose. I'm just cycling through the whatever top 500 in timeline battle, but yeah, this doesn't look like a good look for her. If she can't replicate the damage that she did, like the success that she had in 2 out of 10 fights. Yeah, he does 5, she does 3, she gets interrupted. Yeah, man. Nah, this is an L. No, I'm sorry, this is an L. No, it's not. No, yeah. Maybe I got unlucky. It's possible. Maybe I did, but no. I wouldn't bother with this. You know, 50% HP on your cards and she can't tank. Yeah, I have 50% HP and I have basically 50% all defense because I have 25% all defense and then another 22 physical and 20 and 19 or 22 energy and 19 physical. So almost 50% all defense and 50% max HP and all the other stats. Like, let's, you know, 50% dodge, like, you know, she's got enough stats. She's got enough counting stats for sure. I wouldn't bother building her for PvP. I think it's a waste of a CTP of regen. I'm actually going to go ahead and unequip this right now. That's a bummer, dude. That's really a bummer. I was... that first match was pure magic. But it's the inconsistency. You can see she has super guard break. Right? Oh, no. It's just regular guard break. Excuse me. Oh, she doesn't have super guard break on any skills. Yeah. You need super guard break. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, maybe other content creators can let me know how they, you know, how they thought my matches went compared to theirs, but I felt less in control when I was playing on manual. That was one thing. And then on auto, she's just not consistent at all. She's not consistent at all. There were a couple matches where she went back and forth for sure, but she got one-shotted in at least 4 of the matches. Or 3 of the matches. So yeah, a 30% chance to automatically lose. That's not gonna cut it in MFF. You really have to be really good to even be worth mentioning in PvP. So it's a very, very high bar, which is why I was excited that Spectrum could meet that bar. She'll be good for Alliance Conquest and stuff like that, like lesser PvP game modes. But for timeline, where you really got to be the best of the best, no, she's not worth cracking the top 3 or the top 5, whatever your top 5 rotation is when one or two of your top 3 gets banned, right? You know, Sentry, Silver Surfer, Luke Cage, Jean Grey, that kind of thing. Anywho, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Monica Rambeau. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.